My kids look up to you.
That's perfect.
Hey, you pay for that photo, Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. Oh, no. You're radical.
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
Not bad.
You gotta hand it to New Yorkers. I wasn't even trying to be funny there. If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
Can you smell the change in the air? It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the...
Good, good.
Is that? Oh, man. I haven't been there in years. When we were at the Bugle's old office,
Spidey.
That's perfect.
I can't believe we all used to have to walk.
my grandma always talked about going here. She'd walk across the bridge every Sunday to get the freshest vegetables in the city. But one time, she was late and the guy in front of her bought all the tomatoes. And that's how she met my grandpa.
Like falling through a window, and on the other side was a freezer. I was falling again, but through like the air. All of a sudden, I was not where I was. I was falling up. I was going down. Can you actually send that to me later? Spider-Man taking the photo.
Haha, the bodega beef. It was already a rivalry for the ages when it was just David versus Goliath. But when Teos had to deal with the bodega copying his success by using the exact same mascot, it stepped up to a whole nother level.
New York's finest hummus.
That should work for Robbie.
In our house, traditional's always best.
Ah,
That does
here
not
we go.
mean we're unwilling
Now,
to experiment
I'll admit,
every once in a
I
while.
first walked into his shop because of all the articles about his new flavors,
Line.
but his traditional ones would have kept me coming back. Sometimes a classic is a classic for a reason.
Bird watching it.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good, good.
You get a lot better shots if you come to the show, Spider-Man.
New York's always had a thriving underground wrestling scene. Even been to a few shows myself. That combination of theatricality with amazing feats of strength and athleticism, it's electrifying. When my son was growing up, I helped coach his youth baseball team here. Every game we played, the parents talked more trash than the kids, myself included.
Not bad.
NYC, the mecca of basketball. Sure, you can play it anywhere with just a ball in the net. But when you got the people in the apartment buildings watching, the other players trash talking, and the sound of rubber hitting asphalt, there's a reason they call it the city game.
That should work for Robbie.
Reminds me of the people who write into the Bugle, and a few who work there. Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing, but saying a thing over and over again doesn't make it true.
Whip, whip, baby! Whip it up. Whip it for real.
Good, good.
Well, well, well. Spider-Man's a shutterbug.
Yeah, some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
That's perfect.
I mean, if I was rich, I'd take advantage of that backdrop too. I'd also be worried about constantly launching balls off the roof, but I guess they can afford it.
Honest, Spidey. You're just
Not bad.
for the attention.
Sometimes, I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People be afraid to leave their homes, live their lives. But not today.
Sorry. That should work for Robbie.
Protesting isn't just a constitutional right in New York. It's your civic duty. Especially when a multinational corporation is behind a bioweapon unintentionally getting released into the city.
Good, good.
Whether it's on the stage or in the open air, where else can you see legends and soon-to-be legends performing every day? London? That's really far away.
That's perfect.
My best friend's kid painted this. I remember her showing me a sketch of it the day before it went up. New York is nothing without its people.
Get a move on. Sorry. Hey, watch the traffic. That a good fun?
The Spider-Man aren't the only superheroes in New York. Getting students to class on time? One of the greatest powers I've ever seen.
That should work for Robbie.
Right.
Excuse me.
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week. Anyone could walk up and challenge him. And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Dev. Never seen anything like it.
Good, good.
Say what you will about social media, and I can say a lot. It's helped so many businesses stay afloat here when they would have gone under a long time ago.
Not bad.
Honestly, we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. Its impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.